New tonight, the two women who filed the lawsuit against Evansville City Councilwoman Tanisha Carothers are speaking out only on 44 News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ben Thomas. 44 News reporter Emmy Fazenbaker shares why they took their concerns to the authorities.
Fourth Ward City Council member Tanisha Carothers has faced plenty of backlash this week after being arrested on one felony fraud charge and multiple misdemeanors. And now Angela Bullock and Shona Jarboe are explaining exactly why they went to the police in the first place.
The checks and balances system failed totally.
Both Angela Bullock and Shona Jarboe, residents of the Fourth Ward, tell 44 News that filing the lawsuit isn't for any personal gain, but to simply have a possible wrongdoing corrected.
In order for us to have good representation, it needs to be someone from the ward who truly is a resident and understands the neighborhood.
On Wednesday morning, Tanisha Carothers stood in front of a judge and entered a preliminary not guilty plea after charges were filed that claim she lied on a government document about meeting the requirements to serve in office. The requirements being that the council member must have lived in the ward for at least 6 months before and have lived within the city limits for up to a year before the election. Police say she missed that mark by 6 months. According to Bullock, who was also Carothers' race opponent, said she originally didn't want to go the criminal route.
The candidate challenge was filed back in October, prior to the actual caucus, which was on November 9th.
Bullock says the candidate challenge was submitted with evidence to the Democratic Committee and the Election Board, but there was an apparent refusal to discuss it.
While it was addressed to the Democratic Committee, we were getting no response, and so our options were limited.
The two women want to express that at the end of the day, they just want what's best for the community of Evansville.
And I think we all, when we see something that is wrong, we have an obligation to our community to report things.
There are processes. If you feel that laws and codes and ordinances need to be changed, work towards change. Don't just negate.
Carothers will be back in court for a review hearing on April 3rd. But for now, reporting in Evansville, Emmy Fazenbaker, 44 News.